Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers, and this is video 3 in our project called Industrial Grunge. Now, today, or in this video, we're going to be doing several things. We're going to be repairing some things, and we're going to be doing a couple of things, and hopefully that you won't make the same mistake that I did in my nifty little fold. Okay? So these are the parts we're going to use, and so I'm going to set these right over here, and all we're going to need this time is our kit papers and of course some ink, and we're going to need some black Velcro dots. Okay, you'll notice I said dots plural. I believe we're going to need more than one set. Okay, so the first problem is, if you notice, the flap pushes this open. The reason it does that is because, do you remember I had glued this down as a pocket, and the first time when I closed it, it popped open, and I said, oh, it's just because I glued it too far down. That's not true. This is too strong. The pull of this is too strong. So this is what happened. So now I have the torn paper, and then I have the paper stuck with the glue on here, and it actually tore. It tore right here, and I was able to repair that with my Fabrifix and a lot of finagling, but it tore from here to here, and it was not a happy moment for me. So I thought I was going to have to start all over again and try to reproduce everything up to this part of the video. The other thing that I noticed that I don't really particularly care for, but there's nothing we can do about it now, and it's going to happen throughout this project, is that since we used this paper as our base and then covered the back, then the edges of this are white, even though they're inked, versus this. So something to keep in mind, you might want to use cream colored paper. Okay, so let's go about fixing this, see what we can do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a pocket over this. So I've pre-cut almost everything so that everything will go fairly smooth, I hope. So this is the pocket I selected. It matches the cover, and I made it this deep on purpose, just because when you see what we're going to do here, you'll see why, because it's going to come up to about right here, and I kind of liked that layered look because the pockets in this kit are also the 3-layered pockets. Now we don't have to use them that way, but in this particular case we will be able to, and we'll be able to put 3 pockets in this small area. I know. So let's go ahead. Let me see, what do I want to do first? I think I'm going to repair this first. Let me ink this. That will help. Tried to do everything ahead of time, and then I didn't realize I hadn't done the most obvious thing, which is get rid of the most obvious white part on the edges. Okay. So yeah, I was not happy when this happened. It's a good thing it wasn't on camera, because I would have had to edit the video because I said a very bad word. Very, very bad word. Okay, so let's try that again. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so let's glue that on. You see I have it pocket over the tear. Pocket over the tear. This is marked at the top, so that way I have the numbers facing the direction that I want. I'm just going to put some glue along here. Come on, glue. I probably need to clean the tip of that off. Okay, we're just going to lay this over the damaged area. I want to see how deep I need to make this for it to fold up over. It's too late to cut it off. I thought about doing that. Because it's making this area kind of thick right here. Okay, now to fix this, I've decided to make a flap and glue it to both sides. I didn't want to cover this, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Actually, I don't. Now that I think about it, let me get the pieces for this. I could glue one behind and one facing this way. And then I wouldn't be covering up this part at all. Now there won't be a pocket here. It'll just be the edge of the page. We won't make that mistake again. Let's mark this the top. Otherwise our writing's going to be upside down. Let's hope I cut it the right way. Yeah, this one has a top as well. Oh, I marked it. Because originally, I was going to glue this over that. But I really don't have to, do I? I can glue it underneath. Okay. So let's do that. So we're going to glue this on 3 sides. You know what? Let me do the same thing to this. So let's glue this on 3 sides. Or on all 4 sides. Looks like I'm going to have to fix my jammy sleeves. Maybe my hand warmers have to come off. Oh no. Okay. And then let's glue this face down. You want to leave a little gap so that we can fold it. This seems like it's the easier way anyway. There's little pieces of paper sticking out, and just kind of pull them off. Keep an eye out for extra glue sticking out. I kind of like that. Yes, I know this is the same paper. Okay, and now let's just glue this to this. I hope this works. It's easier anyway because these two pieces of paper are the same size. So I should be able to just, I don't know why I'm gluing way up there. Glue the top to the top. We'll glue this to this. Looks like it's off by just a smidge. Okay, well we can tip this back and we can ink it more. And this still sticks out. Just make sure they're exactly lined up here on the inside. And we can always just trim both of these pieces off even. Just put them in the paper trimmer. Oh, nice. That turned out nice. And here I thought it was going to be a disaster. Kind of like it better. Always keep that black covered. Gets everywhere. Okay, so it looks like the thing that's going to take the longest is deciding which papers to put where. Now what did I do? Oh, the glue seeped through. Seeped through the tear. It's a good thing I opened it, or I would have glued it shut. Oh, look. What happened? See, it really needed a gusset. That's what it really needed. It's going to happen when I close it again. Not necessarily. Looks like we could use a little teeny bit of glue right there. I hope the whole thing doesn't go like this one little corner. extra glue wiped up. Make sure it didn't seep through the crack. So let's see if we've got that fixed. It almost looks like it's going to do it either way, because we needed a gusset here because this is so much higher than this. And I guess you can guess where the Velcro dot is going to go. There's going to be one right here. And I'm wondering about this right here. When you open and close it. Okay, looks like we've averted disaster once again. Okay. So we've got our writing area, and I think instead of just leaving the whole thing a writing area, I think we'll put a pocket across here, but I'm just going to cut a piece of paper for that, so I'm not going to worry about that right this second. Okay, so let's put, we've got this big pocket, which we're going to have to put the dot up as far as we can. It's going to block the pocket. I'm wondering if I lay it under a book. Let's not put the dot on there yet. Let's wait and see. We still have time. It goes in the, goes right there. We don't have the ability to put a brad on this side. I saw Paint-A-Lot make a fake one where she put a brad in, then she made a circle, and she was somehow able to wrap the string around. Let's not paper this one yet. I'm going to go look up and see if I can figure that one out. So we're not going to paper that yet in case we need to put, it looks like it's going to be okay once it gets flattened down. Yeah, see, once the whole thing has been pressed down for a while, I think it'll be fine. Because I don't really know how to fix it. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be fine, she says confidently. However, get a drink of coffee here. And I'm talking quiet because it's 3:15 in the morning. I think if we put a dot here, it'll be right in the middle of the writing area. I could take half of a clear one and half of a black one so that it matched and it wasn't white, and close that up so that it doesn't swing when you, well, I don't think it's, I think it'll be fine. Okay. Onward and upward. So we're going to put a pocket in there. Let's see what kind of scrap I have. We might as well do it before we have to go back and try to remember. It's the same paper. Let's see, what else do I have? Sorry about the arm. We've got too much of this on the front side. And this matches the cover. Let's see what else I had planned for this area. I think it would be fine. Alright, so let's mark it real quick. Let's leave it the height that it is. Save ourselves some headaches. Guess what we have to do? I pre-inked everything that I could, but I forgot that I was going to need a pocket for here. And there's a couple other things we're going to have to cut, such as the paper for these 2 pages that we've got. So, as you know, I like leaving my mistakes in because you're going to make mistakes as well. Yes, I know. You're thinking, who, me? No, no mistakes. Well, I'm watching Terry's tutorial. I saw her mistake. I will not make that mistake. No, you're going to make a different mistake. I don't know what that mistake is going to be. If you do make a mistake and you get stuck, just make sure to get a hold of me, and if I can help you, I will. You can private message me. And don't forget, if you want a typed up step-by-step on how I did this or how I made the mistake, then you can join the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and the link to that is below the video in the text file. I don't have that much glue. I really don't want to waste any of it. Now, didn't check to see. Ooh, got lucky there. Look, we had some luck. Okay, well, there we go. That's looking pretty good. And if you ever do have it open like that, then it matches. Okay, so now we're going to go on and we are going to cover these 2 pages. This one's going to have the pockets on it, so I thought that we would put this on there. And the pockets are going to go this way. So I haven't really decided if I'm going to put the paper this way or this way. Well, that's silly. No, it's not. I think I'm going to do it this way. So we're going to put it like this. We're going to measure it right up to the edge and leave a little bit. Maybe leave a little bit more. Okay. And then I turned around and left the pin out again. Let's do this one first. Always thinking about the scrap. And the line was where? Did I just cut the line off? Oh, there it is. I knew it was white, right by the white splotch. Right by the white. Say that a bunch of times really fast and see if you say it the same way that I say it. Okay. There are a lot of kits that come with the pre-cut stacked pockets, and I like using them because you can fit a lot of ephemera in them, and that way the person has a lot of things they can look at and touch and take out and use in something else if they want to, or just take it out altogether if they don't like a certain piece. You can do whatever they want. Now the part that's going to show is the top, so let's put the paint splat at the top. I think that's kind of interesting. Now what did I do? The folder's crooked. Look at that. Wow. Okay, this is lined up at the back. Wonder, seems line it up straight across the bottom. I think I'm going to go for it. Cutting it to match this by just that little bit. With the way my day's been going, I think I'm just going to leave that little teeny bit. It's handmade, right? Everything that isn't machine made is handmade, by the way. Sometimes nowadays the machines have what pass for hands, so would that mean those are handmade as well? Something for us to ponder while we make our book. And unfortunately, our pockets are probably just going to draw more attention to the fact that this is crooked. But I think it's probably where we cut the folder by hand. But it does match in the front. I mean, it lines up. Interesting. Okay, now let's cut this piece of paper. And I've decided I want to use this. Now, to me, this is directional this way. So I'm going to cut the piece like this. Okay, so I'm going to cut the height here. And the width. Let's see where the real fold is here. The width to right here. Yes, and then we get to keep our Fibonacci spiral there, which is good. That was the whole point of me trying to do it that way. And now we have this nice leftover. I like being able to see where I'm lining it up. So I try to put the cutter blade at the opposite end. I don't always, but sometimes. Oh, that's kind of interesting as well. The reason I say that is because I usually do a collage after a project, and this project looks like it's going to have a lot of scraps. Offcuts. Don't want to hurt their feelings. See, we have these quite large ones and a whole bunch of others who shall remain nameless. See, even I'm confused now. There we are. Alright. I did it again. Oh, we're definitely going to use that glue, because that thick of a blob is going to stay wet for just a little bit. Usually, putting it in that little bottle, that little soft-sided Sweet Sugar Bell, it's a cake decorating bottle, keeps it from doing that. You know, it does it all the time and a lot. and you waste a lot of glue by leaving it in the original bottle. Plus, I find it difficult to squeeze the bottle. I don't know if that's just me or if anybody else has that trouble too. Try to grunge the corners and stuff up a little bit. Now we want our little spiral to be in this upper corner. So let's break out the crazy glue. This will put the releasing of these videos right through Christmas. So or no, farther than that, New Year's. So I'll be able to take a break until my glue gets here. I'm literally out of glue. Isn't that crazy? I wonder if it's because the glue level is so low on the bottle that there's a lot of air. I have a lot of air. It's hot air though. Yeah, let's see, we've got that white area there versus the rest, and I'm just not happy with that. And the reason I'm okay with that is we're going to have a belly band on here, and what I'm going to do is so that we can see this once we take our items out that are going to go behind the belly band is I'm going to try to put the belly band over a little bit and see if that works. Speaking of belly band, da 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 da. See, if I put it in the center, then I pretty much cover up my image. But if I put it over here, then it looks a lot cooler, doesn't it? For goodness sakes. This is directional too. Okay. And then we're going to put this across it in the center. Alright, we're going to put these little manila folders, and there's more, so I may end up cutting out more, but cutting these two out was plenty of fun for me. It's it was more fun than I wanted to have. So if we put them here, we could get away with putting the belly band on the side. And instead of putting them underneath, oh no, because then they would flap. I was going to say we could slide them through, but that's not going to work either. Looks like they're barely going to fit. If we have to, I'll make a writing card, but it looks like it should fit. Says the woman whose project is falling apart right in front of her very eyes. Okay, it looks like I'm going to just go ahead and do it in the center. I'm afraid of the bulk being over here by having the, you know, the file folders there. That was my button. Oh, that was a paper clip. Okay. So let's put it in the center. I believe we could go this way. Yeah. I'm looking to see if it's straight. Okay. Oh, we could always put them through this way. And I think yeah, we're going to need that third one. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to put them through this way. And I don't want this one to be on top. I want this one to be on top. Which is just as helpful because it's the same paper as that. The same pattern. This I printed out on double-sided paper. Or I printed it on both sides. See, it looks like a card. So you take them out and then, oh, look, they're little file folders. Okay, let's take them back out. And let's imagine that we're not having so much trouble. Putting enough glue on here that we can kind of move it around. There we go. Let's make sure we're not gluing our belly band shut. Just when I had it all straight. Everything went askew. Alright, so I'm just going to leave that alone. I think that turned out nice. We still have our image. We've recovered our image. If we had an image to begin with, we've just saved it. And the last thing that we need to do are these pockets. This does kind of tend to blend in. I've tried to ink it as much as I can. But that's what this whole style is it's all grungy. I paper clipped these this way because I wanted to put them in this order, and then now do you guys, let's see. Okay, let me put you on pause for just 1 second. Okay, so I just realized that I didn't have the ephemera ready to put inside these folders. We're going to put cards inside here. You always hear me talk about my scan and cut. It is on the blink right now, and so I haven't been able to cut out all the ephemera. The part I need is going to be here on Monday, and this is Saturday. So I will be able to cut out all the ephemera that we need by the time we're done recording, and then we can put all the ephemera and everything in. Okay, so we're going to want to put these in the center, and we're going to want to mark where we want the top one to be. Now this top pocket, the length of it is going to be all the way down to here, so don't worry that it's just going to be a little bitty pocket at the top. Well, that would be all right too, because you could just put tickets in it. You know what I mean? So whichever way you want to do it. So let's say the top of this line, so I'm going to make a little mark right there, and then I'll erase it, and then we'll just space everything from there. So now we're just going to glue the sides of this. That way whatever we put in can slide all the way down the back. So usually a writing card or a very large tag is used. All right, that's where we want it to line up. Did you see me go across here like there was any glue there? Now that I look at this, I think maybe I do want this one. I wasn't going to put this one on the bottom, but I think I will, because it's got another one of these and another one there. So I think I will. I think I'll switch the order. Plus it puts the lighter one in between the two pockets. So let's do this one next. We're going to do this one with the glue on either side. Then when we're done with this layered envelope or pocket, then that'll be it for this video. Let's get this lined up. I think we could slide it down just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that gives us enough room. Okay, now on this one, you're going to put it on all three sides, the glue. So that means this pocket's going to go from here all the way down. I've got glue all over me, and now the dirt has stuck to the glue, the black from the ink. I am officially a mess. And I don't know if you can see this or not. Maybe if I put it against here. But this went along these and gave me a few little ridges for some reason. Not sure why. You can see it pretty well on the white side, but on the dark side it seems, on the dark side. Luke, come to the dark side. On the dark side I was able to ink enough, I believe, to cover it up. Okay, let's line these up. And this one's farther down. Let's move it up. Now they're even. We've got our three pockets. Now, whatever we put in here can go all the way down to here. Whatever we put in here can go all the way down to here, and then whatever we put in here will be able to go down to here. So each pocket will hold either, depending on which way you start, large, medium, small, small, medium, large card. You can also just put ephemera in them and then put a large writing card in the back, which is probably what we will do. Okay, so we've got all this done. In this video, we've covered both pages. We put the belly band with the decoration on. We are going to add our little file folders so that you can't tell that they're file folders. And then we fixed a monumental mistake, which is here. Put a pocket on here. We covered both of these. We created this. And then there's our cover. Okay? All right. So that's all for this video. And I will see you in the next video. And that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay. Bye-bye.